You always do this. You had a couple of pops in you and got cocky. Who's up for a game of wing roulette, you said? Because you thought it'd be funny to watch one of your friends get stuck with the hot one. But your friends, they got teriyaki, then spicy garlic, and then Asian zing. And now you're looking at the last one and you're thinking, my God, what have I done?
Are you someone who thinks car buying is a hassle? 9 out of 10 customers tell us the worst part about buying a car is the negotiation process. So we thought, let's get rid of it. Let's post our best price 24 hours a day for everyone to see and make the car buying experience more enjoyable. In fact, we took our salespeople off a commission pay plan. We pay them based on your satisfaction. And guess what happened? Happier customers. We guarantee it. Check it out at Valley Pre-Owned.
Another day. And just like every day, it never seems to slow down. But you have a plan. Grab a cup, grab the paper, and grab a little time. Just for you. It's worth it. Don't get the paper? Just grab the phone. Call now and save up to 60% off the newsstand price. Journalists, bringing the story home every day.
Prosperity is today's investment in tomorrow's promise. The promise of a better way of life. With every act of kindness, every act of creation, and with every act of love, we strengthen our community. And when we stand together as a community, we accomplish the impossible. We can choose to pass through life, or we can choose to pass on a better way of life.
This is Dragons Live, presented by Form Communications.
Hello everyone, I'm Alexis Kennedy, and welcome to our special mini Dragons Live here in Homecoming Week in Dragonland. This week, I stepped into our weight room to see what goes on behind the scenes with our strength and conditioning staff and athletes. Another Note to Self segment, and our new joke-styled teammate game. We'll also check in with Athletic Director Doug Peters to see what he's fired up about this week on Doug's desk. It's 6 a.m. and Dragon Athletics are up and at 'em. Head strength and conditioning coach Travis Anderson has been running this program for 8 years and has seen lots of improvements.
When I first started, I took over pretty much every team and training them. The athletes from sport to sport were very territorial in the sense that they didn't talk to each other if you weren't in a different sport. And the weight room is kind of, I'm biased, but it's the central location of the athletic department. This is the one room that every student athlete uses, and I feel like the culture of supporting each other has grown a lot, and part of it is because they train together.
Every day is a day to get better, so in the weight room it's something us athletes can do too. It's another time for us to bond as a team and figure out how each of us move and work together.
Just the consistency standpoint of having to bring energy every day, having to sacrifice every day. There's a lot of early mornings, late evenings, and the student athletes, they've got class, they've got tests, they've got work. They have their social life, but this is kind of the one time that I feel like hopefully they can get away from all that. Sometimes they take the stress out on the iron or the weight, and kind of are able to come together as a team. And I think that's more than just how much weight you can lift or anything like that, but the dedication and the sacrifice, things like that.
Well, just their dedication to us, trying to get us to improve every day. I mean, Trav, just as our strength coach, he does so much for our team. He's basically like another assistant coach for our basketball team. And what he goes through, how much time he puts into getting us ready to go out on the court and preparing for that,
is tremendous. I mean, I don't even want to know the hours he puts in, how early he gets up every day just to help us.
These athletes have committed to training year round. They know who I am. They know me as a person. They know me as a strength coach. They're people that I've gotten on before and had to push them. They're people that I've created good relationship with as well. And I think with how we've trained them, I think that it has helped them a little bit in their performance on the court. At least I hope it has.
Thank you to Travis and the rest of the weight room staff. Now here's our always fired up athletic director, Doug Peters.
Fired up, you're joining for this week's segment of Doug's Desk. Do you know what I'm fired up about this week? Think about it. Oh, we are heading into Dragon Homecoming Week. There are a ton of events all week long. I'm going to talk about a few of them. In case I miss any of them, you can find them at www.dragonhomecoming.com. There's a whole list and schedule of events. Starts off on Monday. We've got a community block party. Come out, see your favorite dragons, bring your family. We've got a ton of fun stuff going on, and it runs all the way throughout the week. Two of my favorite events of the week. Thursday night, we have the Distinguished Alumni event where our Alumni Foundation recognizes some of our distinguished alums. We have Dragon Athletic Hall of Famer Carol Howe Veenstra, who is going to be recognized. Then on Friday night, we have the Dragon Hall of Fame induction ceremony with a variety of teams and individuals. We've got 42 people going into the Dragon Hall of Fame. And I'll tell you what, it is always tough to get into that class. And so when you get chosen, it is an honor. Otherwise, we've got a ton of events going on. I know we've got a swimming and diving alumni meet on Saturday. We've got football, we've got volleyball, we've got soccer. And around that on Saturday, we've got the parade in the morning, which will lead right into the second round of the End Zone Extravaganza, moving tailgating inside. We've got Shumley's with a beer garden. We've got food trucks. We've got bounce houses. We've got a lot of fun out there waiting for you on Saturday before the football game. Then later that night on Saturday, we're going to head back over to Chumley's. Should be a great night where all our alumni know where everybody's going to be hanging out and can go hang out. More details of that can be found at msumdragons.com. Hey, Forever Red, be here. We'll see you next week.
Wait right there. When we come back, we'll have a new note to self and our Papa John's teammate game.
It's a new stay at the Courtyard by Marriott, located just minutes from downtown Fargo, local colleges, shopping centers, and several restaurants. The Courtyard features a 24-hour fitness center, 24-hour on-site Starbucks, and our bistro restaurant and lounge open for breakfast and dinner daily. Relax in one of our 2 indoor swimming pools and hot tub. The comfort your family needs close to all the action at the Courtyard by Marriott. Visit our website or call 218-284-1000. That's 218-284-1000.
Get fired up for the new Shop MSUMDragons.com, the official online store of Dragon Athletics, featuring top brands like Under Armour, Adidas, Columbia, and more. Get gear in women's, youth, toddler, and infant sizes, perfect for all of our Dragon fans. Support your favorite Dragon team with Select a Logo. Anything custom ships in 72 hours. And take your tailgating to the next level with items like bleacher chairs, tailgate tents, and lawn chairs. Get the gear and support your team with profits going directly to Dragon Athletics from Shop MSUMDragons.com.
Welcome back. Now for our Note to Self segment, where athletes write a note to their freshman selves.
This is Monica Vega, and this is my note to self. Okay, Monica, let me start off by saying what a fast 4 years it has been. You will learn so much, so take every opportunity and make the best of it. You will push your limits, learn about who you are, and meet people who will impact your life tremendously. Being a student athlete won't be anything like what you're used to. You will need to grind day in and day out, but that's okay. You were raised to grind, so use that to your advantage. Also, don't be afraid to seek help when you need it. Now let's talk about volleyball. I know not playing your first season is going to be difficult. Coming to practice and mostly serving or line judging is not what you expected. Let's be honest though, you are not ready. You are inconsistent, you don't say much, and you have more bad moments than good. Instead of being upset about the situation, figure out how to improve and wait for your chance. Take the time to thank Mom and Dad for all their support. They will still come to every home game knowing that you're redshirting. Don't take your teammates for granted. Get to know them and branch out. The highs and lows will be so much better because they are there for you. There will always be others who will doubt you, but there will be more who believe in you. Keep those supporters close because you will need them on this journey. Now you might be asking yourself if this was the right choice. You always knew MSUM was the place for you, and that's why you never considered going anywhere else. By the time you are a senior, you will know without a doubt that you made the right choice. Now you're in your senior season with another year left of eligibility. Don't use that as an excuse. Do things now. The last thing I'm going to say is don't give up.
Wrapping up our show this week is our dad joke style teammate game. You have 2 teams of 2 players. To get a point, you must make your opponent laugh at your cheesy joke. Take a look.
Want to hear a joke about paper?
Sure.
Never mind, it's terrible.
Sorry. Sorry.
Why can't a bike stand on its own?
I don't know.
Because it's too tired.
Why don't skeletons ever go trick-or-treating?
Why?
Because they got no body to go with.
Have you ever watched the movie Constipated?
No.
It hasn't came out yet.
That's right.
All right, let's go. Deny. Ready for this?
Yeah. Hey, Kylie.
Hey, what?
Have you heard the joke about the jump rope?
No.
Just skip it.
Ready?
What did one wall say to the other?
I don't know.
Meet you at the corner.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Why was the stadium so cold?
I don't know.
Because there were a lot of fans.
Your turn?
Hey, Kylie.
Hey, what?
Have you heard the joke about the scissors?
Nope.
Just cut it out.
Why doesn't Pac-Man use Twitter? Because he doesn't like being followed.
Oh. Where do you learn to make ice cream?
Where?
Sunday school.
Why did the hipster fall in the lake? Because he went ice skating before it was cool.
Sorry, I can't. Okay.
Thanks again for joining us on this special mini Dragons Live. For our director Alex Nelson, assistant Brent Keel, Webby, and myself, we hope you enjoyed this mini Dragons Live. Next, tune in for coverage of Dragons football with Steve and Scotty, and as always, roll Drags.
There's a place where people know that teaching and learning are the keys to a transformed life. This is Minnesota State University Moorhead. Here, you're guided in your journey by meaningful relationships with faculty who know your name and help you arrive at your own moments of discovery. The point of this journey is to explore, to discover who you are, why you're here, and what you'll do next. And when you head out into the world, you'll find your life transformed.
Libby here with another lesson.
Come on, we're gonna be late. And remember, I'm picking you both up from practice tonight.
Oh, you know, Math Bus could take your kids to all their activities. It'll save you time and teach them some independence.
That's a fantastic idea. Can they take it tomorrow?
Of course, sweetie. And here's something to get you through today.
You are a lifesaver. I learned my lesson. Join me and take the challenge to ride green.